to scary encounters, a drag queen with demon-like horns read to children at the Michelle Obama Neighborhood Library. So
now we can talk about going too far.
So let's see here. Hold on a second. So I'm going to bring this up here. Boom. This is what that looked like. Is it what? So a drag queen wearing 5 red-tipped demon-like horns read to children at the Michelle Obama Neighborhood Library in Long Beach, California. California, who would have thought?
Did you see the video?
I can't. Yeah, I saw a video with commentary over it, so it wasn't actual reading.
So you didn't hear them singing songs about drag queens, all the kids singing along and everything? Word. Yeah. The drag queen does this or whatever, like what a kid's songs, but just replacing the character with drag queen for some reason. The brainwashing starts young.
This was last Saturday as part of the LGBTQ History Month. Okay, so it's important to have representation and normalize all the letters in LGBTQIA plus in everyday lives.
Just put a plus. I give up adding letters.
Even their own community, they're like,
just plus.
Okay, I can't. No, I can't say sir or ma'am. Okay, listen, just because we can't do that. We can't assume. No, you with the red-tipped horns. Okay, what do you identify as? Yeah. Okay, now you over there. What letter do you need in here? And they get to this point where they're like,
all right, we're just gonna do a plus.
This isn't gonna work on the radio. Obviously, we can't do this on television. It's gonna take more time to explain the acronym than going over the actual details. So we're just gonna cut off all the rest of this and put a plus on it. But my word, if you're looking at this picture on screen right now, I don't know if I'm getting cut off. I need to be. Yeah, there we go. That's scary for adults to look at. I mean, if I'm going into a public library, that's not what I want to be seeing right there. You know what I mean? And I heard that kids were truly upset about it. Now, some of the kids may have ended up singing along and everything, but really.
I know.
Like,
but no Dr. Seuss. No Dr. Seuss.
I am of the opinion that the whole drag queen thing should not be done at all. That's just an opinion, though.
It's culture. It's gender appropriation.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Right there.
It's so offensive to women. Who do they think they are? They've never had a period before. What are they trying?
I don't know. Look at the tips of those horns.
Oh my God.
Like I said, I was going down this road. That's my opinion. Okay, I'm not going to force it on people at all. It's just my opinion. I'm not going to fight it. But for crying out loud, if you're going to go that route, don't jump the freaking bull and go demon drag queen. All right. I mean, there's a line. And you crossed it a very long time ago. All right. The line was the San Andreas fault. You're in California now, baby.
Yeah, and it's again, it's that this is being done in a public library. Like it's is all these things. We get the 10 Commandments out of public schools. No nativity scenes in public things, but we can have this thing in our public schools. What the hell? I mean, seriously. It's totally fine. And if you don't agree with it, then you're a bigot. Yep.
Absolutely. Hateful bigot.
Yep.
Are you scared by that? Bigot. Let's just keep the train rolling, shall we?
Let's do it.
Or keep the tran rolling. I couldn't even breathe on that one.
I'll say this right now. I'll say right now. This episode has no chance at monetization.
Nope.
No chance.
I don't even know if I don't even know if you can listen to the audio. Oh my word.
Oh God.
This is so bad. Okay, so Ines Rao. Is that how you would say it?
Inez. Inez Rao.
Well, when you read the article, was oh my god.
So now it's official. Now people really just want to read the articles.
Seriously, like scribbling out.
Yeah,
like a kid with a coloring book. Yeah. No, read. Anyway, Rao is being featured this month in Playboy as a transgender playmate.
How heroic of them.
Shot in the leg, save some people. And in the excerpt, it says models are insecure, the same as everyone. We have bad days. We have good days too, of course, but we have help with hair, makeup, retouching, and everything. The advice I have for girls is to chill. Don't pressure yourself, embrace yourself, and be proud of who you are with your imperfections. It's all in the mind, you know?
You know?
I couldn't agree more with that last part. It is certainly all in your mind. Because you have something left over in the pants, too. Just saying.
That vagina you have, it's all in your mind.
It's all in your mind. People, oh man. People have said that being transgender goes against the laws of nature, but they're the same people who aren't doing anything to help nature. If you want to get a sex change, it's between myself and my body. I could hide it, but I don't because I respect people. Whew. This is like a Christmas package we have to unwrap. So people think that transgenderism goes against nature, but they also are the same ones who are against nature.
They don't know if I'm signed up to be liquefied.
Yeah.
Way to assume.
Yeah, assume. Is that the next thing that goes on the driver's licenses? Liquefied donor. They also said here, if I want to get a sex change, it's between myself and my body. Yeah, I agree with that. That's something we've talked about before.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what you do with yourself, you know? Mm-hmm. But one thing that kind of feeds into this, though, is like all these comedians lately, even the liberal comedians that come out and say, oh, I can't make a joke about Caitlyn Jenner. Like when we make fun of everybody else because this is a sensitive topic and everything.
Yeah.
No. The best medicine to get over this kind of stuff is actually humor.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
Like if you can't be open to being made fun of in some sort of way, give me a break.
Yep.
You know? It's all in the mind. Yeah. I can hide it, but I don't because I respect people. I don't even understand what the heck that means.
I don't know what that
means. So the first transgender woman to pose for Playboy was
Listen, if you respect me, hide it.
Yeah. That's why that person was turned in the photograph. The first transgender woman to pose for Playboy was actually someone by the name of Tula back in 1991.
Yeah.
So originally, when the first article I saw said the first transgender centerfold or whatever.
Fake news.
Fake news. Very fake news. Great article back in 1991. Not great pictures. Yeah.
Don't blame the photographer, though. Yeah. I don't think he could have done anything. He did the best he could with what he had to work with.
Let's be honest, he had too much to work with.
Too much to work with.
He was used to a little less, if you know what I'm saying.
There was no Photoshop in 1991. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you heard about this on Twitchy, the website that kind of tracks Twitter and keeps files of it. Did you hear about Jenna Jameson, what she said about this whole thing?
Well, I know Jenna Jameson's like super right wing. Like she's like, yeah.
But you haven't heard anything.
Well, I saw what you posted. You shared, but I forgot what you said.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
we'll go over it here. To the disgust of progressive social justice warriors on Twitter, Jameson added that yes, she did have a problem with the fact that this was a transgender centerfold. Angel isn't a centerfold, by the way. Just like she has a problem with a transgender woman competing against biological women in sports. We've talked about that in the past, too.
Of course.
One Twitter user mentioned Jameson by saying, on today's episode of Opinions No One Asked For, at Jenna Jameson is upset about a transgender playmate. Stay in your lane, boo. Okay, so just so we catch people up, Jenna Jameson is a porn star, probably the highest paid porn star of all time.
She was featured on my triple Xbox costume, probably at least once on each side. Just saying. It's not holy water, is it?
By the way, I was supposed to have Austin bring me some scotch or something like that. What have you brought me? Just nastiness. Nastiness. Anyway, she's a well-known porn star, right? Mm-hmm. So let me just read this one more time with that in the back of your mind. Yeah. This person that was going against her on this issue said, on today's episode of Opinions No One Asked For, at Jenna Jameson is upset about a transgender playmate. Stay in your lane, boo. To which Jenna Jameson responded, pretty sure if I have a lane, Playboy would be it. So, right before, you may also know this, I know we discussed this right before we went on with the podcast and everything, but right before Hugh Hefner passed, I don't know how long it was, you would probably have a better idea, but they stopped featuring nudity. Yeah.
It's the first time I'm like, thank God for that.
So they made these types of drastic changes at the magazine and no longer show nudity. To be honest with you, at first I was a little upset about this article and the whole thing that's going on, but then I also just took a step back. Like that's been my goal a lot lately. Is like if I'm getting upset about something, take a step back. Really look at the whole picture and everything. Yeah. We're talking about porn here. like it's a pretty bad situation as it is. Yeah. You're just kind of throwing crap into a blender now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's see what else we can throw in there to... Mm-hmm. I'm getting a little throw up in my throat here. Because you're talking about disgustingness with, hey, let's throw in some more disgusting, whatever. We got to get people used to this stuff. I mean, that's literally probably what's going on in the back of their head right now. Yeah. We need to normalize this, right? Yeah. Sometimes you just got to expect the unexpected.
You never know when your girlfriend will have an off day with her undertuck.
Used to be that you would unfold a centerfold like this. You didn't have to pull a panel out this way too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
All right. So anyway. It's just a mess. That's a
mess.
Next
month's Centerfold will be Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Hello.